Fucking AIDS Lance. Boys. Fucking talking shit for a full 2 minutes. In silence. Well, basically, the summation was, ladies and shits, game 1, my opponent threw a wobbler because he was going to lose. And that's the only reason I'm streaming. I felt like everybody needed to see that a lad was going to cry his balls off. Like an absolute beautiful British piece of British memalage or some shit. What do we got? Choking miasma. So 3 removal spells. I don't know about you. Hey, boys. I didn't know about you, but now I am convinced that you guys are just clean memes.
Blood for knowledge.
Blood for AIDS. That's what I say when I go to the doctors. He says, why are you bleeding all over the floor? Nothing's even happened. It's blood for AIDS. Blood for AIDS. I've given you blood and AIDS. And I've absorbed AIDS from magic. Or some fucking gibberish. I don't know. All I know for sure, lads, is that this game is AIDS, the shuffler was always fine, and I've got a massive knob.
Let this be over.
What a great bunch of shit. Still, at least this does mean we're not going to lose to a Titan of Industry. Possibly. Which is what I suspect this guy has. But the fact that I've got 4 creature removal spells and he has only played 1 land does give me a bit of the horn, boys. It does certainly give me a mild case of the hornies. So I don't think I fling a land away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I don't have anything that costs even 5. So maybe I do fling a land. Or maybe I'm patient, right? Maybe I'm patient. Target opponent reveals their hand. Choose a creature or planeswalker. Wait. GG's Quack W. GG's Quack W's there, boys. There is nary a choice for the lad. I am going to ditch a land. I'm not going to be patient because my hand is unplayable bulls otherwise. That's better. So what's the second one? Search a library for a card, stick up your ass. So I imagine it's going to be that miasma thing to kill these 2. But we'll ditch a grasp and a downfall, and hopefully we'll draw some crazy beans, boys. Am I still planning on playing Return to Monkey Island? I checked because of the weird discrepancy between my Xbox account and my games on Xbox on PC. Hey, I was right, boys. It's almost like I understand my cheeks. It doesn't work, so I'd have to buy it. Or I'd have to stream it directly from Xbox, and that's not much fun either. So, I mean, that literally doesn't do anything. But I'm still going to kill it. Right, boys, we need mange. Alright, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. That's, I mean, one of those is the same card, which is good mange. Okay, boys. From a graveyard onto the field. So he can have a Blood Tithe Harvester or an Augur. Either way. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't cast a Titan of Industry. So we'll see, boys. No Titan of Industries for this lad. And that might spell disaster if we're doing the 33 and a third Scott Steiner number wangs. But maybe he'll be able to get out of it, Dad. Maybe he'll be able to get out of it, Dad. But Dad, what if he were to get out of it? But Dad. So, he could have a fight spell in response, which would be bad for me, right? I think you'd hold to your own turn then. Does this deck play a fight spell? I don't know, boys. But we are going to do what I said, in case he does. Because I'll kill this, attack with this, exile this. Which, I don't know about you boys, sounds like a good meme. And the fact that there's so much pausing makes me feel like I might need a backup spell. But, like I said, we'll see. Let's. We'll see.
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
Oh, I changed the language.
What will happen first? You buying wobbly lands or Phil getting a 9 to 5? Thank you.
Both of those are extremely unlikely. Des with the 3 indistinguishable from dollar number wangs. Yeah, I mean, I have no plans to buy wobbly lands ever. But I don't know why people waste so much time for the most inevitable play that I'm going to make. We got some dots, guys! Oh my god, I'm so happy! We got dots! Guys, I gotta have a jizz in my pants. What day is it today? Thursday. So it's early access, so boys, yeah. I'm not one of the whiz-bangs ball suckers. Actually, they probably have no idea who I am to the extent that if I just sent an email and said, hello, I've got AIDS, can I be part of your stupid shit? They would just let me in. Even not on this account. That's a little secret for you, lads, for next set. Or even this set, if you have time. If you ask Whizbangs for a spot on the All Access, they give it to you. Why do you think you could watch CGB or any of those twats for an hour and they never play anyone you've ever heard of? Because they give those tokens to anybody. That is the glory of Magic the Gathering. But I don't like this hand at all. So, do I do the grown-up thing and do a mulligans? No, is the answer. Because I don't really give a shit. If it goes wrong, like I say, we just stick it all in the bin. Okay, that's a good draw. Probably. That's probably a good draw, considering we're playing the #1 all-time level of Virgin. #1 all-time... Well, now it's not a good draw, because we're playing the #1 all-time level of Virgins, boys. And I don't know about you, but I fucking love all-time Virgins. They're the best. They give me the all-time Virgin horns. Look at me, Dad! I got to go first, so I'm probably going to win. But if I didn't go first, I'd be dead, because my penis is small. Yeah, all that shit. All that shit, lads. But at least we're having a wonderful time. Nobody who ever played Magic the Gathering didn't want this to be exactly their experience. Mono, dump it, spunk it, be a virgin. That is glorious levels of Magic the Virgining, boys. So, yeah, it's just, I mean, this game is the worst. But best of one is not what Magic is meant for. Which is just good classic Virgin dog shit. Right? Of course it is. Good classic Virgin dog shit magics. And I, for one, can't get enough of having massive bollocks. It gives me shots of the horns. So this dies, right? Hopefully I haven't done a missed number wanked. Okay. Still, not in the best spot that ever there was a spot of 8s, but not in a terror. I don't want to play this. It's the fucking shit. This guy beat me in the last video with the same deck, did he? Wow, he must be really good at magics then, boys. He must be really good at magics. So, we gonna block this and get a Pompido spell, or are we gonna play it safe? What do you think, boys? I kinda need this to gain life. I can gain 2, and I can kill both of these next turn. He's only got 2 spells. One of them has to be the pumps, right? Doesn't make sense otherwise. Well, they could just be 2 lightning strikes style shits. So do I want to play a land? I don't think so. Okay, sweet boys. I still think I'm actually blocking. Looking at this. Alright, now we don't have to worry. Boys, I was really good at magics. Lance, I was extremely good at magics. I still might die though, so let's not get horny. for sure we're not having a wonderful time. For sure, boys, we're all dying of AIDS. Okay, Lance. Alright, play with fire. Scry to the top, boys. Can he kill a graveyard glutton? Doodles. Bobbity doodles, boys. Reckless Storm Bitch. Nah, I'm still blocking that. Oh, it's got tramps. But still getting blocked. Okay, boys. That's a spell, as they say on the tubes. Okay, well. Only one creature. That's not great. So, one spell left in the man's hand. If I play Sheoldred, he's just not going to be able to kill this, surely. But if he has another hasty lad, what would that do to me? Kill me, probably. This is a real test of a Magic's man's balls. The game 2 is the end of the game. If this isn't something that can win the game for him, I'm gonna risk a Sheoldred. We'll see what happens, boys. We'll see what happens, boys. Either way, certainly we had a wonderful time. Boys, he was far too good at Magicks for me. See, I knew I should have kept Hero's Downfall. If I had kept Hero's Downfall, we would have won. But I didn't, because I'm shit, and this guy was clearly too good for me. He went first 2 days in a row. He's still languishing in rank like a pussy. Everyone's got depressed. But at least that guy can play mono red again tomorrow with his little dick and fling all of his cards on the field. Yeah, 2-0. He must be really good. And he must be super proud that just spamming a shit AIDS virgin deck somehow still has him the same rank as me, who plays like 4 games a day. Unbelievable levels of virgin magic. So, if I were to... What do you think? You think that was a mistake playing the Sheoldred, or you think nobody really cares? Do you think it was a legit error? If Paolo Vito had that situation, would he just be like, there's no way I'm playing Sheoldred in that spot? I got instant removal for shenanigans. But that was literally the only card, I think, that would have beat me in that situation. Even if it was the dude that gives haste, it wouldn't have worked. Alright, we're playing the same deck. We're playing against the same land, boys. Who's the best? But I went second, so, you know, I lost. GG's, boys. I went second. 3 colors. This guy's gone full Pro Tour net decks. Full Protorius net deckarius, boys.
And I don't appreciate it when people touch my...
Unbelievable levels of Magic the Babbling. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Babbling. So, Cutdown's going to be shit. Grasp is probably fine. Sheoldred's fine, but it's going to get sacrificed 5 times. Invoke Despair's great, but I need to be able to play it on time. And if he plays his first, then I'm also dead again. But it's not like we can decipher an entire game of Magics based on who played 1 land tapped on the first turn. Could they, boys? That'd be fucking crazy. That would be crazy, spaghetti. Unbelievable levels of Magic this beginning. Unbelievable bubble the beeblies. I'm sorry, boys, but I can't stop doing that. And you know me. When something is tickling my balls, we have to ride it all the way into the gypsy woman's grave. Alright. One card left. He likes it because he didn't discard it. Do I play Fable or Sheldred? This is just better, right? Because it cuts me out of getting stuck for shit cards. Everybody's got a massive bonglage. I think we'll be fine. I'm actually going to cut this down as well. You shocked yourself for no reason. Well, technically I took one squeaks, so calm your shits. So hopefully even if I don't draw a land, I could just attack as long as this doesn't die. We'll keep these two. Right, these are the two, boys. These are the two spells. Hey, boys. I don't know what this does. I think we might be okay, boys. We might. Now, as I often say, hold your balls. We might be able to slap this up on the tubes. But there's a long way of ball holdage to go from here. But, like I said, we might be able to slap this one up on the yates. Boys. So this has to be, I'm going to fling this. Am I? I don't think I am going to fling it. 1, 2. Alright, we'll do a different play. Oh, he's just going to activate this. That was a mistake. Never mind. Live and learn and all that bollocks. Right, lads? Live and learn and all that shit. Right, I bollocked that up. Everybody saw what happened. It was bollocked. But, never mind. We're going to quit W and everyone's going to die of AIDS. Agreed, boys? Good. I'm glad we're all going to quack W of 8. So what should I have done? Not that is basically this conclusion. I should have done not that. But never mind. So if I have to discard a card, I think I might have to discard the Despair now because there's no guarantee I can cast it. I think that is what's going to have to happen, boys. Oh well, never mind. He was just much better at Magic than me. And part of me is being facetious, but another part of me is being accurate. I made a huge bollocks play, and now we all died of AIDS. Sheldred is going to have to go because he'll just get exiled. We're going to have to rely on top decking a land for the memes. Nah, boys, you got to believe in the memes. You had to believe in the memes, lads. But still, the game's not over. We're going to have to really do the memes. Really go forward with the memes. So how did I balls that up so bad? Should I have attacked first, and then if he crewed it, then killed it? If he went for the block, it wouldn't have mattered, because I still would have got the treasure. I think everything I just said there makes sense, boys. But at the same time, quack W's. Quacky D's. Play a land, or not play a land? Cycle away a land, or not cycle away a land? For another land? Surely, boys. This is Magic the Gathering. Hey, that's not a land. That's a fucking sexy bitch. Alright, we'll hold our decks. We shall hold our dicks. I'm keeping this land because I might draw another, what do you call it? Fable. No, we'll need that. Okay. 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 That's good. I suppose. Alright, we're gonna do the shits as well. Ugh, so what else can we play? Boyish. What else can we do after this? Oh, that was my turn, was it? I guess that's got flesh. Indeed it does. I don't even know whose turn it is, boys. That is how invested in a game of Magic the Gathering I am. So, I need Invoke Despair. Otherwise, I think we're gonna die. Thanks, Dad. I also should have played the land if that was a counterspell. But as you can tell, I don't care anymore. Boys, I love magic. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, lads. It's just the same game a million times in a row. But at least we're all having a fucking wonderful time. And at least I knew I had lost based on the fact that I went second. Nothing to do with me making a horrific play. Going second, that's it. Best of one, man. I don't know what to think about it. The only thing I think I still am mildly confident on is that Brawl is still good. Like, not even serviceable. I think it's good. But we shall see. What do you think? Another game against Liliana Discard Aids? Or shall we just move over and watch CGB falling off his chair laughing? Or going 0-6, but you know, he's getting there. He's getting there. And then we'll watch that same deck tomorrow on the tubes go 15-0. For the memes. Uh-oh, mono blue virgins. Yeah, I don't want to play this game. It's just 18 counterspells. We didn't play a spell on turn 2. I'm just going to say that I lost in about 45 minutes. Okay, boys. Nobody's getting depressed here. I'm just going to say that guy was really good at Magiques. He got to go first. I didn't have a turn 2 play, despite half of the deck being turn 2s. So, quack W's to me. I had a great time. I only play the same 3 decks, if you're wondering. I don't play much. I mean, you see most of the games I play. I'll sign in if there's a call at work or some shit and I'm still in and I'm not interested. Alright, so we're definitely having AIDS this game. I can feel it. We're going to get stuck on mana, or this guy's going to be playing some willies. Alright. All of you can... I don't want to play this again. We're just going to play Bolus Brawl after this match. Okay, boys? The cube's gone. Otherwise, I would have actually carried on playing that. So he's got a cut down. We're playing another Liliana load of old shit. He doesn't know whether to do it because his dick is small and he can't remember if he saw the CGB video where you kill this or not. So let's just carry on wanking our little dicks. Right, boys? You love a good little dick wank. And don't fucking tell me you don't. In the new set, I think this is one of those cards that get fucked from this deck. And Cut Down. I'll take Cut Down out for Go for the Throat, I think. Or maybe Hero's Downfall for Go for the Throat. Either way, I love playing people like this. I love accidentally signing up for the winning in of a Pro Tour. It's the best, boys. It's the best, boys. Brian Games, well, it's a good job I screw like your mum screws. Top of the fucking league in nasty old slag banging. Magic, I play Magic like old people take shits. Just they don't give a fuck. Fill their ass full of the shit. Yeah, definitely do that on your turn. You're not even good at Magic's cheeks, you stupid bitch. True. True, boys. But if there's one thing I know, it's play instants after 2 minutes of waiting for no reason. Incredibles. Yeah, Go for the Throats in the next set. But there's so many... What's the word? There's so many artifacts that it might actually be shit. But who knows, boys? Who knows? Alright, I'm just going to assume this is going to die. But that's fine. It's fine, boys. We love having dead lads. all day long for classic Magic the Gathering. Hey, he had the exact card that he needed. What a surprise. In the exact deck that we play all the time for the exact game that really makes me have a horny knob. Magic's the best. I'm sure he's got another one. I don't know why he's got so many cards. But we're having a wonderful time, lads. You know what? I was going to say this on the next stream. I just don't like this level of... I don't like this kind of Magic. I don't care what deck it is. It's just not a fun game to play, to me. And even having a competitive deck and all the rest of it, like, this is a proper game of Magic. You should say it's fine, but I don't want to play it. I don't care enough. I don't care enough to invest cards I don't like just to try and beat another fucking shit pussy who, if he loses, is going to stall the game out. I don't care enough. So, as much as anybody watching this might think, oh, it gets stale if you just play Bolus Bollocks all day, I might have to just play Bolus Bollocks all day, lads. But that's Magic the Gathering. Alright, we don't need this land, I don't think. But if it gets killed, I assume I'm losing this game as well. Play mono white lifelink cats. I don't think so. I don't think we're at that point just yet. It's, like I say, Brawl is still fine. And Bolus gives you enough... Like, I feel like you're playing your Bolus deck. I'm talking about me. If I play Bolus, I feel like I'm playing Boobalax. Not I'm playing against an opponent, necessarily. You gotta find your angles to resolve your spells. When I play this, I just feel like whoever goes first wins, or whoever dumps the smallest amount of pussies on the field is going to win. And it's just always been that way. And if you play best of 3, you better have every single card ready for prime AIDS decking, otherwise AIDS. So this could just draw him back in the game. I'm not going to have it. Alright. You know, we'll play a fucking land. So, we'll take 4. Next turn, I'll sacrifice one of these things. I'll draw a card, or I'll loot a card if it's shit. Hey, boys, it was shit. Who would have believed it? So I can only do 2. I mean, I might as well just block then, right? It doesn't make any sense. Another land for the memes, or are we going to get shouldered for the scenes? Hey, boys. Classic Magics. Like, this is why I don't... It's not even this is why. It's just shit. It's just shit. It's always the same kind of game. They're always fucking bollocks. Everybody's got a small knob. It's just wank. Like, I don't enjoy any of this. I don't enjoy whatever happens. I don't enjoy floodage. It's just boring. It's always boring. I don't know, man. It's boring. But I do get locked into playing it by, like... It's still, after 5 years, I still think to myself, I must be wrong. It can't be this shit. It can't be. And then you play it and you're like, oh yeah, it is. I just don't like the nature of Arena makes it feel like playing 45 minutes for one match is a waste of your time. When you could literally play 15 best of ones. But you're playing 15 shit best of 14. You're playing 14 shit. Slap this up on the tubes, boys. We did it. We were having a terrible time, but now we're fucking having a great time. I fucking love Magic. And I'll take an argument that I'm not right. Boys, I'm always listening. Like, I don't know, man. There are so many cards that just, for the last few years, have just, as soon as you see it, you're like, well, this game is shit. Gold Spunk Dragon was a pain in the fucking balls. it's just balls. It's just not. It's just balls, lads. But you know, I'm probably lying or some shit. All right, we didn't get to go first, and we got no way of killing Bubs. But unlike draft or whatever the fuck, unlike what are we even talking about, ladies and shits? Unlike standard, we might be able to get out of it. But who can be sure? Going first and playing Arcane Signet puts him in a good spot. No one can deny that. What does... I don't even know what this does. Oh, just blind ramp. We do like a bit of blind ramp, don't we, boys? Alright, I got no spells. But we'll see. Like I said, I still don't feel like I've lost. If this was standard, obviously I'm conceding. But I feel like we got a chance. Still have a chance. As long as I draw a red spell. If not, this is still fine.
I require more energy.
Man requires more energy, boys. Still think we can get out of this, though. I still feel like we can get out of it. I don't need a cruel reality, so that can get ditched. We'll have an extra turn, or we could play this. Either way, it's all fine, Lanch. Sort of. Do I play Star of Extinction? Maybe.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
Maybe, boys.
The Thrine still have secrets to uncover.
Maybe, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play this, I get 2 layers, but nothing else much is going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I play this, I go backwards. I don't think that's good enough. Oh, I have to fucking sacrifice a red land. Well, I guess these things happen, boys. I guess these things happen.
Let's do this.
Did I play a land? I can't remember. Well, that's not getting played anyway. Alright, I'm going to try and take as much time as possible. We're going to kick this and then play this, but I probably will die.
I am proud.
Oh, okay, fine. I didn't realize that had an ultimate like that. Never mind. That game was great. Never mind, lads. Sometimes, I mean, it's happened to me a million times where you just win. Sometimes you go first, you ramp 18 times, and that's that. You're really shit, cheeks. I'm unsubscribing. I'm going to go watch CGB and Legs. Because even though they're losing all their games on the Access, they win all their games on the tubes. So fuck you. Yep, squeaks. Bon voyage, son. Have a good time having a wank. I'm glad everybody is good at magic. I played a pretty good card called Hectotome. It's based on magic. Oh, it's a card game. Sorry, I thought it was a card. Was made by Wizards in 2005. Solved the mana issue. Each card it had is a spell. You either use as a spell or a land. Well, nobody plays anything that isn't magic, because once you're locked into this shit, you can never escape. Unless you've got the willpower of Murchy Boys, who after 4 years, he's gonna get there, lads. He's gonna lose that £2. I believe in him. But on the plus side, Lance, at least we can look at Lewis Stardust's tits as a member of the Magic the Gathering community now. Boys? As a member of the Magic the... Look at this. Now it's the complete opposite. Now I've got all the fucking dog shit, rampy bollocks, and this guy's got fuck all. And I don't know about you boys, but that's the right way round. That's the right way round. I feel like I've got massive bollocks now, and this mono AIDS, lads, he's likely to die of mono AIDS. But, you know, what are you going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Alright, I changed my mind on that.
I'm the best fire starter there is.
Hopefully it's not good.
Yup.
It's pretty good.
Down.
Pretty good, but it's okay, boys. I think we're having a wonderful time. Boys, I think we might be on course for having an incredible time. But don't get carried away, because we're having an amazing time. Hey, Lance, unbelievable scenes. In case there's hexproof or some shit is the reason I'm playing that. Yep, it was a great game. Fucking fantastic game, lads. Fantastic. Look how happier I am that this AIDS was AIDS the whole fucking pussy time. What's my opinion on someone taking out revenge on you from a previous game? What does that mean? Oh, I see. Like, I attacked them during our Commander game, then they took it out on me during our next game playing 60 card decks. In real life, I mean, if they beat you at a 60 card deck, that was 1-on-1, so it's win or lose, so that's fine. But Commander just always has that passive aggressive pussiness underlying that makes it almost ineligible as a card game. It doesn't make sense that you have to play politics or play Rule 0 so that Yana Amari and Lewis Stardust get to play their 18 Angels. That's why none of the pros like it. Because the idea that you put yourself in a position to win and then try and win is like, excuse me, I wanted to cast Sunbirds and have it resolve and then stay on the field. That's not what Magic is. I mean, I might complain about it as well, because I want to resolve whatever this fucking shit is and have it stick on the field. But if it doesn't, it's still Magic. You say in your head, this game's a bunch of fucking pussy jizz rag bollocks. But ultimately, it's not really. Man. Well, one blue would have done it. In real life, we were still playing multiplayer. I mean, I still don't know. Like, I don't play Commander, so it's difficult to truly say everybody's got AIDS. But truly, boys, everybody's got AIDS. Alright, that was lucky. Oh, unless it comes in untapped. I don't know how that works. Okay, boys. We might get a little bit out of it. We might busky bada babada boodly beedle babs out of it. Boys, we might busky bada babada boola. Okay, boys, we might habala bibla boobla out of it. So none of this gives a haste. But I can bang a Sunbirds, boys. You know, that gives me the horn. Even if it does probably mean I'll be dead. Probably not, right?
There is little as exquisite as the artist.
Probably not, right, boys? So this doesn't have haste, no.
Fade into the shadow.
So he can play that, equip all this shit on it. Alright, he's got nothing. He's got nothing, Lynch. But we also have nothing, which is good, clean magic. I'm sure you'll agree. Good, clean, beautiful magics. Create a 2/2, bitch. So that can kill this and all the bitches. Maybe I'll be able to get that back later, but it's too big for now. That's not great. That's not bad, but it's not great. Do I take a huge risk and play the... Yeah, I'm going to look for a blue land with this. Thanks, Dad. Hey, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Boys. Thanks, Dad. But what am I actually going to do about it? Yeah, this is fine. This is all fine, Lance. Everything is gonna be cheesy balls. And when I say cheesy balls, of course I mean tweezy balls. Because quack W a Lance. You get what I mean, boys? You get what I mean when I say quack W, boys? Alright, let me think. So I don't think I want to take 11. But we'll have to wait. Oh, it's got vigilance already. Okay. I should have waited to the end step, because now we could just move this over. Yeah. Alright, boys, don't worry. It'll be fine. Boys, relax. It'll be fine. You know what fine means. Of course you do. You guys have got fine anuses. So we got Brazen Bollocks and Expel, but nothing else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to do that twice in a row. That's not good memes. That isn't good memes, boys. And we don't have whatever that is. We'll wait to attacks, right? Only because I'm getting confused. Only because, yeah, I'm getting confused. I don't know when is the time for memes. Okay, I shouldn't have waited to attacks because of that thing. But never mind. I need to figure out how to blow up all of these things without Sir Shits getting dildos on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think I should have exiled your mum's tits. I think I should have exiled this, but it's just always going to be able to come back. Aha! I know what to do, boys. I'm fucking really smart. I know what to do, Lance. Now they can both die. Unbelievable scenes. Maybe. I should have done that the turn before, though. He should have also made a 1-1 and then equipped it. That would have been troublesome. That would have been troublesome, boys. But, well, we'll do what we can. Won't we? Okay. That's not a bunch of good cards. So, I guess it's whether or not I draw a removal spell. Or even any instant or sorcery, really. Or die. Those are my options, boys. Draw an instant or die. Hold those penises. Technically, it's not true, but, you know, it's nearly true. Hey! Boys. I still think that's death, though, right? It's pretty sexy, but it will kill me. Yeah, we're going to have to rely on old Boobalax to draw Wrath of God off the top. Wrath of God for the memes, boys. Otherwise, we're going to have to edit this shit out. Boys, unbelievable scenes. But we are still probably dead, right? Yeah, that's a shame it was Brainstorm and not a Blink spell. Never mind, lads. We almost did it, but we technically didn't. We were just one spell away from being able to say GG's quack W's. But at least that was a game of Magic. I really am. I'm just going to say Brawl is the only thing that doesn't make me roll my eyes. But I'll also use this as a qualifier completely. I don't like Magic, and I only realized that this week. playing a Pro Tour deck against other Pro Tour decks is even and fair. And if you still don't like it, then you don't like this game. For whatever reason, maybe you think it's shit compared to what it used to be. Maybe it's not how you remember good, clean Magiques being played, or whatever in between. But that's what the game is now. And if you don't like that, there's nowhere else to complain other than you just think it's shit. Ugh, I think that's another Mulligan's. Oh, fucking age. Man seems to be excited. We're doing the mollybobs. And we're going second. So, you know what that means, boys. We're all having a wonderful time. We're all having a wonderful time. And everybody knew that was true from the beginning. You do have to play the meta, but that's always been true. But maybe because when you start out with Magic, you know, it's exciting. In anything, when you first really got into football and you put on your football kit, that was exciting. When you realized every game was dog shit, that got less exciting. But still, what can you do? You had to play football, otherwise you're a memer. Alright, I don't like him drawing 2 cards a turn, but I think there's nothing else you could do at this stage. Right, if I divide by 0, just replay it. He's going to get flooded. Maybe. Either way. We'll try and figure it all out, won't we, boys? I actually think this is too big for today. That's a load of old tits.
Stop, drop, and roll won't help you, buddy.
So I think that gets killed. But then these are shit as well. I don't know. We'll just play a game. That's what I like about this deck specifically. 100 cards, all different. Every game plays out. Sometimes you have to be the aggressor. That's a lie. You're never the aggressor with this deck. But sometimes you have to be super careful. Sometimes it's all about ramp. Sometimes it's all about playing it safe for Boobalax. Sometimes it's all about being a memer, boys. But mainly, it's all about eating your greens and saying GG's quack W's. Or something.
Today's my lucky day.
Look upon my omnipotence.
Sometimes it's all about quack W's, boys. Planeswalkers are bullshit! I used to think that until I realized that we were all playing to the death. And now they're Incredibles. Des says DSP, the AIDS. So we are watching early parts of God of AIDS playthrough on a YouTuber, from a YouTuber way bigger than me, who died so many... What a pussy! Why is he bringing up... guys, I killed a boss where a famous YouTuber died. Aren't I really good at games? We can see your channel, Phil, you fat fucking rotting blob of shit. Imagine DSP thinking he's good. That's like me going, guys, I watched Reduke loot a game of Magiques, and I've won a game of Magiques. Can you believe Reduke being that shit? Why is he so popular? Why aren't I Mr. Popular? It's not fair, boys. Boys, it's not fair. I want to be Mr. Popular. Why is everybody always so mean to me, guys? I want to be Popular Pussy McGee, but people don't want to hear the word AIDS all day and shit Magiques. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Plus, why doesn't anyone want to watch me be shit at Apex Legends as well? That's not fair. I want to be unbelievably good at the APOPs. But you boys are just clean memes. You boys are just memeing my balls, and I, for one, am not too keen on that shit. I want to be unbelievably good at Magic the Gathering. And I don't know why you guys are always so mean to me. Target player exiles a card. Okay, that's fair. The old... well, if you're going to exile my card, I'm going to exile your card. He should have exiled my whole library, or graveyard, as some people like to call it. I mean, I'm a traditionalist, and I like calling it the shit heap. That's what me and Mark Rosewater used to call it when we were out on the west at the whorehouse. But, boys, GG's or some shit. I don't even know what we're on about because we're such clean meaners. Isn't that hilarious? Alright, I was going to kill Shadow Shits, but now I think it's best that Sheldred takes a shit nap. Agreed, boys? Agreed, lads? So, Specialize is 2. He can't kill. He can kill Chandra, I suppose. Looking at this, what else do you have to do to specialize? Nothing. All right, that's fine by me. All right, let's not kill Chandra. It's stupid. Don't need those. That's good. Good enough, probably. That's great. Actually, there's no need for that. I'm gonna just take a free card.
Did that hurt? A mind is an easy thing to waste.
Agreed, boys. We got 2 effective removalage spells.
Mind is an easy thing to waste.
A mind is an easy thing to waste. GG quack AIDS or some shit. Also, I got a land that makes boys that I forgot about.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
That was a bit of a bollocks, but the boys should stay super quiet about it. Just stay super quiet about that a did. Okay. Alright, so that does 4 to me, but I don't think I'm taking 10 this turn. Exile Croxer, that's classic Majiks! Stop trying to be good at Majiks, you silly bitch! Yeah, you're right, Squeaks. I am very good at Majiks, thanks. So if he does anything with that, we'll just put it back in his hand. And then we'll say GG's, XD's. What does it do? Discard red or mountain. This permanent specializes into red. What does the red do? Anyone gonna tell me? At the beginning of your end step, 1 damage to each player. Whenever you lose life during your turn, deals that much damage to each opponent. Okay. So as soon as he taps anything, that thing's going back up his ass. Agree, boys? Good. Good boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I get to scry 2 if I... Oh no, that's 3 mana. Alright, sorry boys. Sorry boys, I guess we're gonna do the memes. I might have to sacrifice this. Agreed, boys? Yeah, I think we're still under control. Yeah. Alright, so I take another 2 from this. We'll put that back in his hand. Got so many fucking cards. It's crazy, boys. Okay, they're not great.
Yup, you're going down.
Okay, lads, we are drawing a little bit shit. So if he exiles 2 cards, they're probably going to be rubbish. Yeah, what can we steals? That could be troublesome as well. I'm just going to cash in the number wangs. Oh, I could have killed him. Lads, once again, I don't look at the scores. And now we've got George Dawes on the balls, or some bollocks. Yeah, fuck that up. Fuck that right up. I always forget that Bolus can do 7 damage to players. Alright, well, if we don't die this turn, then we should win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 plus 1 discounted to win the game. Oh, he could. I didn't realize this stays that like this. Hold your dicks then. One, 2, 3. To do 5 damage. I mean, it's all kind of moot, considering I should have just won. I mean... Nearly. But, you know, that was all my fault. I just never remember that does 7, and I also wasn't checking his life total. Also, boys, what's this 8? Son, your deck had some serious synergy, but what's this 8? Now we all think you're a twat. That was a pretty decent attempt at a shit deck, but he had to allow himself to have 8. I don't know, boys. Someone else, that's true, you do watch a lot of the Apex videos, and I appreciate it. Oh man, you should have seen a game. Oh no, it just dawned on me, I have to go to work today, and it's fucking balls. But what's the time? 4 o'clock. I got 3 hours. You should have seen the win I got this morning. We were playing on Olympus, which is my favorite map by far. We were down to the last 2 teams. It was me and 1 lad versus 3 other lads. My lad got murdered and I cleaned house. Red shields all around and I blapped everybody. I was Mirage and I gave them all the wim-whams. They were shooting at my fake Mirages like you wouldn't believe. And then I downed 2. And then I ran around the back of some building, did a quick heals, climbed on the roof, and then some other guy, while he was trying to climb on the roof to shoot me, well, I showed him, boys, because I shot him. And that was GG's XD's. And I just enjoyed myself. And then I played, and then I streamed Magic, which is 8s, and I hate, which makes perfect sense. Right, boys? But when it comes to Apex, I mean, I don't know 15 Apex people who have chopped their knobs off, so it's less funny. And I also don't know the true core of bullshit. Although Apex is very progressive. Every character is basically gay, from what I understand. 50% of the base is gay. Well, that's it. They're just gay. We've got a tranny bongler as a new load of old shit. Lance good memes. I probably won't. This can come out, right? I can replace this with something sexy new from the next set. That's what I think, anyway. I also want to keep that. What were you talking about? Apex, the Bongolage boys. Everybody is gay. The only white man, and I say this as someone who doesn't give 2 shits, but the only white man in that entire game is literally made out of toxic. That is how subliminal Magic the Gathering has become. Incredible scenes. Imagine your only black character being Nelson Mandela. That's how good Majix is. Or some shit.
You could
I don't know.
have such power. My power is
Okay, boys, how are we going to get out of these memes? Easily, I would think. But let's not get carried away with how much AIDS we have to AIDS, because then it'll be AIDS. Alright, so this can only +1, and we'll divide the Taser, I think, and then we'll try and sublime into beautiful memes. Everybody on board for that AIDS? Of course you are. Alright. I guess we'll do this instead, and look for a sweeps. Okay, boys, that's not a sweeps. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Yeah, I needed a sweeper there.
my hatred lives.
That's it. It's basically find a sweeper or die of AIDS. Thanks, Dad. I mean, I do play 15 for this exact reason, but I love Majinx. Alright. So, Demonic Tutor, Dark Ritual, blow up all the peeps. What do I take? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wouldn't be dead. That's it. I wouldn't be dead. But we shall see, lads. We shall see. He also might play Blood Artist, in which case I would be dead. But we also might be able to get out of it. I should say GG's. GG's! It looks like I'm dead. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? GG's, I died. But what if I was to get out of it? GG's. Uh-oh, that says at random. That says at random, lads. Hold your balls. Don't take my demonic tutor. Hold those dicks, boys. Oh, we survived Magic the Gathering. Boys, we survived a game of Magic the Gathering. Maybe. 2, he's got a lot of mana left. That's nothing, though. Alright. That's clean Magics. So I didn't even need to draw it. I didn't even need to waste it, lads. It was all under control the whole time. Boys, I didn't even need to spunk a demonic tutor. That's how good I am at Magic the Gathering. Absolutely incredible levels of Magic the Gathering.
My will cannot be denied.
Unbelievable Bebbles of Magic the Boobling. Boys, I might be as good as CGB. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. We've both got the same record of 0 wins in 0 tournaments, but I just did a tubes. Also, head-to-head, I smashed him, but, you know, that's just gibberish. That's just gibberish, Lance. Winning games on the tubes, that's the mark of a man's balls. Also, did he fling his fucking taser in the grave? What a meme, boys. What a meme, Lloyd. Lance, he might be an unbelievable memer. He might be doing the memes. He could be playing like Turbo Reanimate though, and put all of the cards back on the field, but then I'll just blow them all up again. Because I'm really good at Majinx. Unbelievable. I don't like Runeterra. I don't like any other card games except Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I only like sort of watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And even then, 50-50 whether or not you're going to die of AIDS. But what about doodles, boys? But what about doodles? Alright, so Phyrexian Arena needs to go back to my hand. Otherwise I'll die soon. Isn't that correct, boys? We don't want to be dead. That would be bad. So let's play as though we were proper Charlie Boninos. You're a pussy, Cheeks! Yeah, what do you think? We playing like a pussy, Cheeks? Or are we going to go for the unbelievable squeaks? I think unbelievable squeaks is better. Agreed, boys? You're not going to tell me you don't like unbelievable squeaks. That would be crazy. That would be crazy levels of Magic the Gathering. I don't want to take 2 here, ever. Okay, boys, we'll see. Is this guy going to be able to haul his ass out of the memes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 human mayonnaise. Boys. And we're going to have to put this back in our hand.
I do love a good puzzle.
I'm also going to get rid of that because I just can't take 4. What do I want? This? I mean, that was not a good bunch of shit, really. Alright, we'll take 2 replicating rings.
Time to improvise.
And we'll say GG's Quack W's. Won't we, boys? I think we might. Boys! Cheats. GG's Quack W's. I'll put, what's it called? Phyrexian Arena back in my hand. And then 5 life will be more than enough life. Alright. Divide by 0, this and this. Agreed, boys? So that I don't end up dead? In Croy Ambler levels of Magic the Gathering. This guy must have had a plan. That's why he did this. But whatever his plan is, boys, I mean, we got a better plan. Insane skills. Insane in the membrane skills, boys. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's great. Oh, I got disconnected because I was too good at Magic. They kicked me out of Magic, boys. I was doing far too much Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh's great, like at a low level, i.e. if you and your friend bought intro packs from the shop and you played, it'd be a great game. But once somebody really knows the deep, once like a pro grade player, there's just too much you have to keep track of. That's why it's a good cartoon, because it doesn't matter if you've got no cards in hand, no cards in your library, 1 card on top of your deck. You could still find a way of drawing 1,000 spells and doing 9 million damage. And summoning a card out of your bag. That's how crazy Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. But that's what makes it a good cartoon, Lance. Because for like 15 seasons, across multiple different characters, everybody wins all their games by basically going, I better top deck blow up all the peeps or I'm dead. And it was never not blow up all the peeps. On Bubby Bubble levels of anime fiction. Speaking of anime fiction, I'm almost at the end of Psycho Pass, and I think it's pretty good, Lance. I think it's pretty good, but it's also made me realize, not that this is an interesting story, I think my mobile phone is what distracts me from having a good time in a lot of cases. Like, I have to just put it away and then go into my actual bed to watch TV to stop me either looking at my phone or just getting up and doing something else. Because I don't have ADHD, but I've got ADH8. And yeah, gotta watch out for that shit. This is fine. So we're playing mono, dump your hand, virgins. But we got to go first, and you know that makes a big deal, boys. We got to go first, even if he's got a duress or whatever the fuck. We are gonna easily do the memes. Easily do the beautiful British memes, maybe. Virgin lands alert, boys. Virgin lands alert of the Virgins. We'll get rid of this too. So, just going to come down to whether or not I can play Boobalax, or am I going to lose my whole hand to a virgin? It does seem that way, boys. But this is the best way to play this kind of game. Be a small-dicked virgin and hope for the best. But make sure you give wizards £25 for wobbly lands. Right, boys? If you don't give wizards £25 for wobbly lands, are you even wobbly enough to be a memer, boys? Are you even memey enough to wobblinis? Your Albertinis? Nobody knows. But at least this game's just fucking superb. Right, boys? You're not telling me you don't already have an enormous erection. Of course you do. So, if he casts this and we start losing shit, then GG's XDs. But if I draw a land, boys, we got a chance. We got a chance. But if I don't draw a land, we're dead. Boys, it's the wrong land. Thanks, wizards, you pussies. Thanks, wizzies. I did it, Dad! My shit deck finally won against the guy who literally had AIDS. Ha ha ha! I got a small dick though, but it's good because it always fits in the girl's bum. But then it doesn't matter because I don't have any girls except my blow up fucking dog. Yeah. Whenever an opponent discards a card, that player loses to at the beginning of your end step if you attacked. So let's read it. Whatever. Whenever an opponent discards a permanent, we put that card on the field. Nah, can't have an Ulamog. What a fun day. What a fun game. What a fun design. Everybody loves being the stupid virgin bitch. And he was super lucky that my only card was Ulamog, right? But on the plus side, he never even knew. What a pussy. But that's, lads, it's just the best way to play Brawl. Mono. Like, he won. Winning's the best, boys. Never mind interesting thought processes. Play every hand discard you have, and then hope for the best. That is true chess. Whenever I play chess, that's what I do. I just literally fling all the fucking pieces on the floor and say checkmate. And if whoever I'm playing makes a fuss, then I just punch him in the dick. GG's XDs. Never lost a game in my life. Technically, I could probably be a grandmaster if I sent a letter to your mum's tits or some shit. I don't know. I don't think I should have kept that, but I did. Classic Mojiks. There's no rotation-proof decks. There are only AIDS-proof decks. That's why we play Magic the Gathering. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 mayonnaise next turn. But this lad also has spells. This lad also has spells, boys. I should have fed the swarm there. I think. I know what to do. Well, I know what to try. Okay, boys. Classic 8s. classic AIDS. Boring! Playing Bolus on 3 is boring. Yes, I would agree, but the fact that you've done the emotes makes me think you are a little bit of a pussy, so now I'm having a great time. I was originally thinking this might be AIDS, but if I'm playing somebody doing the borings, I might get an erection, boys. I might have the tip of my knob pop through the bottom of my shorts, which, I don't know if you've ever heard, gives the old ladies the horn. Which is good meat. Do a boring! Do a boring, you fucking bitch! Where's my boring? I have certainly earned a boring, boys. On Bubby Bubba. Yes, thank you. Now we're doing the meme slants. Now we're memeing. We were cuisining, but now it's classic magicsin. On Bubby Bubble. Bebbles of Magic the Babbling. Enjoy that, you fucking pussy. Boring this one up. Boring! I lost all my shit. Boys, I don't know about you, but on Bubby Bubble. Oh, boys. On Bubby Bubble. Bebbles of Magic the Boobling. Lads. I would agree, this is a boring game. But there's boring, and then there's being a virgin. And I think this guy, Space Freak, might be a bit of a virgin, Lance. He might be. Yes, your deck does seem to be performing below acceptable virgin levels. But then so does your penis. You fucking bitch. On Bubby Bubbles. When enters the battlefield, search for a card, put it in the grave. Alright, we'll have one less land to worry about. Incredible scenes. Incredible memes, boys. Hey, boys. On Bubby Bubble scenes. I will take another turn, thanks. On Bubby Bubble. Bebbles of Magic the Babbling, lads. If there's one thing I like about Magic the Gathering, it's the community. The way that we are all being beautiful British memers. From the start, for the memes. Whenever you control does something, everybody gets horny. Okay, boys? I don't know about you, Lance, but I do like extra turns. I should have put that back in his hand. Boys! I don't know about you, but I think we might be really good at Magic. I don't know about you, boys, but we might have this one under control. Lads! We might have this one under control. Boys! I don't know about you, but this might be classic Magic. I don't know about you, boys, but we very well might be the best in the world at Magic the Gathering. Boys, I can only speak for myself, being the world's best Magic the Gathering, boys. But I might be the best in the world at Magic. Boys, I might be the best who ever done did Magic. Boys! I might be very good at Magic the Gathering, but, you know, let's not get overly concerned about that shit. let's pop our dicks and say quack W. I've got massive erection problems. And by problems, I mean it's always going off. GG's. Quacky D's, boys. Quack W's, Lance. I don't know about you, boys, but I might quack W's. We might have to go quack W's, boys. Lads, have you ever gone quack W's? I think you probably have, right? Makes sense. Fucking pussy. I don't know why I'm keeping Sublime Epiphany if I'm actually being serious about being a memer. Right? Doesn't really make any sense what I'm doing, but at the same time, boys, I might be unbelievably good. I'm so good, the sound's blown up. I'm so good, boys, the sound has got AIDS. Boys. Alright, one last game. And then something. Agreed, boys? One last game. But what deck? Anyone want to... You know, the usual shit. Anyone want to play? Anyone want to see anything? Anyone got massive dicks? All that bollocks. Hey, boys. I don't know about you. That seems pretty good. Boys, this is pretty good too. Lance, pretty good too. Oh, I put it on top of the library. What a dick. Still, worked out, I guess. Okay, we've officially destroyed all of the sound bufferage, boys. But at least we're having a wonderful time. Boys, at least we're having a wonderful time. No one could deny that, right? Okay, we'll work towards getting undead bumblers. Oh, cruel reality. That's gonna kill him, isn't it? Alright, so if I play this, it triggers this. Does that make me win the game? Let's see. No, I didn't cast it from my hand, so we can carry on playing. Good stuff, Lance. Good stuff, Lance. I don't know about you, but I love the magic. Boys, why isn't he doing the borings anymore? I want to see some borings. Lance, I want to see a man tell me this is boring. Boys, I want to see some borings. Borings in the chat for the memes. I shouldn't have kept that. I'm looking for Jinkitaxis to get 15 turns a turn. You know what I mean, boys? 15 turns a turn. That's good memes. I don't know about you, boys. I might have conceded like 20 minutes ago if this guy wasn't a knobhead. But, you know, you got to spam boring. Otherwise, are you even doing magics, boys? You got to spam boring. Otherwise, are you even doing magics? I don't know. Oops. I've never seen the sound go just completely fucked. But this is a really well designed game of magic, boys. Don't ever doubt Whizbangs know exactly what they're doing. They are the clean memers. I'll take some power 9. I'll take some power 9, lads. You know, we haven't had enough time walks just yet. Alright, well now we've got double power 9s. We might be able to... boys, I don't want to count my chickens before they've gone into the potato factory. But we might be able to get out of this one. Boys, I don't know about you, but I feel like we might have this one in the bag. Lads, we might be able to get out of this one with our dicks held high and our balls in the wind. Probably. I mean, I don't know about you. It could go wrong somehow, but I don't know how. And I also feel like I should be laughing, right? I should be laughing and falling off my chair. Oh, there's Big Gin. I should be laughing because this is so fucking hilarious. But somehow, boys, I'm not. Somehow, boys, this is only classic Majinx. I'm going to put this back. He's not allowed to win that easy. We got to get Big Jinbos. Ugh, boyish. Oh no, now we're going to have to do the ropes. It's fair, it's fair. I have taken like 15 unanswered turns. So, while we're waiting for this, what else can we have a quick chat about, boys? What else is in the news? Who won the election in America? I'm hearing mixed news. I'm hearing there was a red wave, i.e. Nancy Pelosi got her period out of nowhere. But I'm also hearing that the red wave never came because she's had a hysterectomy for being 70 years old or something. So what actually transpired across the pond in my favourite place where they make massive burgers? I don't know, boys. But what I do know is that I might have broken Demeters, boys. Imagine breaking Demeters to this extent. Just pure doesn't make any sense. But at least we had a wonderful time. So I wonder how he said it, that I just got to play the whole time without him having to do anything. Because now he has to make a decision. I don't think he's pissing his pants. But there isn't a F6 version on this, is there? I don't know. Vice Admiral Gene says, the red wave didn't come, but the Democrats didn't win as much as they liked either. It's a very lukewarm shitstorm. Well, on the plus side, it does look like Joe Biden is going to see out his presidency without being dead. But that man's batteries, that is a fucking red line on an iPhone situation. If ever I have seen a man be on the verge of getting quack W'd. Okay, boys, that's technically the end of the game. But is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do, boys? Get out of here. We're not winning this fucking shit game. We're not winning this shit game, Lance. We're being memus. Boys, we're being memus. And no one's going to say anything about this is AIDS. Hey, boys. Quacky Deej. He could actually draw a removal spell if I play that. So maybe not. So what do I want to do? I'm going to look for Big Jin. Don't need ancestral recall if we're flinging all. Maybe I could have. Then I could have put more cards in the bin. Either way, boys. I don't know about you, but I do feel like we might be able to win this one. Also, my PC's making some fucking super loud aids. I might have to start a GoFundMe for $5 million. Right, it's the only thing that makes sense. And I know that you guys are all really chomping at the shit to allow me to spend all of your money. And we'll keep regrowth for the memes. I can't, no Jin again. That's not fair, boys. Alright, I'm gonna just fucking play this. Again, putting him under the oh, boys, classic memes. Putting him under the pressure of having to make decisions is going to make him explode. But at least I had 75 turns. Right, that's the thing. And it was boring the whole time. So we stuck around. Incredible scenes. Here in Iowa, our 89-year-old Republican senator got reelected, and they're concerned about Biden's age. Well, it's not about Biden's age. It's the fact that he's the president, and he is clearly tired all day. Mumbly bullshit. If he can do his job, then fine. But I also don't think a Republican senator in Iowa is pressed as much as the president of America. If I had to guess, I'd say an Iowa senator has to make sure his slush funds are slushing and you can't get an abortion. Or maybe you can, I don't know. That's it. President of the US, he's got a lot of things on his plate. Like getting blamed for inflation by DSP for a start. That must really squaggle his balls. That must really squaggle his beans, boyish. Biden can probably beat up Phil. Well, maybe. That's a fight I would like to see. Only because, you know, if it started to go wrong, we'll just get the old Secret Service in there to just fondle Phil's man-tits. And because he hasn't been touched by a human in like 8 years, I'm sure he'll just instantly jizz his pants and fall over. Which would also be... And then we can have like 6 weeks of pre-streams where he just complains that he got screwed over. He got screwed, boys. He was being a memer the whole time. And then the president of America needed to step in to do the cheats. The lag. It was insane lag. He was on course to win the world title. But then, he didn't, or he also didn't render. It was all bullshit. Alice Alethea, if that's not a bongler, I don't know when we're going to find one. Boyish. So we're going to have to stop them from getting to 20 mana. And I've also got 2 medals. I don't know about you boys. In this current climate of dinosaur versus bolus, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, Lance. The real problem is that all we have to elect are 90-year-old white men who don't know the difference between the internet and a bisexual. I mean, you had Barry Obumcheeks. He did a fine job of making it seem like things are going to be different when they were exactly the same. And you had Trump, who did a good job of making it seem like everything was going to collapse and it was the start of fascism and everybody was going to start burning down black neighborhoods again. But then that ended up being pretty much the same. And then we got an old man who literally has to be kept in an incubation chamber so he's not dead every fucking day. And still things are kind of the same, but, you know, we do have world economic factors such as inflation and grain silo explosions in the Ukraine, which affects rice and peas. But, you know, boys, ultimately, why is DSP's gas going up? Why is his tart cherry juice 30% more than it was last year? That is unacceptable for a man in his gated community who only leaves once a week. He is a bastion, paragon, pure on the fucking Mount Rushmore of American blue-collar workers. Don't pay for anything. Don't provide anything. Don't create anything. Absorb unbelievable amounts of AIDS. Never leave your house. I mean, that's the true American spirit from what I understand. That's what I understand as being a true patriot. Don't even vote. That's another one. Right? Nobody needs to vote. Phil was playing God of War and Disney. He doesn't have time to vote. He is providing a service to the nation by playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Why would he vote, boys? So this person just went over my land. So they're there. It wasn't a disconnect. Old Alice the Bungler must be having some period issues. And by that, I mean their dick is hard. That's what I think, boys. They rolled over the land, so they're not dead. Maybe they did have a classic heart attack. And then in their last dying throes, they reached for the keyboard. And they... Look, you did it again. Unbelievable scenes, boys. Don't concede, though. Just waste time like this. I mean, as I've said, boys, it's not about the magic. It's about the gathering. And if there's one thing I would like to do is gather all these virgins in a UFC octagon and say, fair's fair, boys. We all get a pair of gloves and let's see who comes out on top. I would take that deal every day of the week. And twice on Friday. The holiest day of the month. Hey, it's Mario. Hey, I got banged. My anus is this big now compared to the rest of me. But GG's quack W's, boys. But GG's quack. I should have just timed it out. You know, I should have learned from that last guy. If there's a deck you don't like playing, sit in silence with your arms scrunched up. That's the true Magic the Gathering. Professor Peepers. Just take a quick shit. It'll be fine. And don't worry about all the beeping and the sound of humming electronics coming from the basin. It's anti-fungus technology. And don't worry about the flashing lights. That's like UV protection from bacterium. Easy quack W, take a shit in my super porno toilet. Super porno toilet, Lance. That is the future of Magic the Gathering. Leyline of the Void. Is this a hand discard bullshit virgin? It is. It's a hand discard bullshit virgin again, boys. So Guardian Idol is the pick from my perspective. But that's fine. According to me. So we're going to discard another 2 cards and just get embroiled in another lazy game of can I make you discard all your cards before my erection pops out of my 1-inch pants? Nope. His 1-inch erection boring virgin shit is again doing the memes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so if we draw a land, we'll be alright. If we draw a land, we shall be okay, boys. For a turn, maybe. But at least no matter what's going on, we're all having a wonderful time. Aren't we, boys? This is how Magic was meant to be played. By little dick limp wobbly virgin pussies who spend more time building their shit fucking AIDS decks than they do ever looking at tits. Because tits are gross. They're on big fat men, obviously. Big fat lads. Alright, fingers crossed. On Bubby Bubble. Bebbles of Magic the Boobling, boys. On Bubby Bubble Bebbles. So, if he can kill Bolus, then we're pretty much dead. We got no cards and no way of casting anything. But if he can't, we're having a wonderful time. Either way, all the magic of this match is pretty much done. Which is good. Turn 3 is the limit of my patience. Isn't it, boys? Classic Magic the Gathering. Boys. Oh! Looking at the emotes there. What's her name? Deanna Troy left Twitter because of Elon Musk. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it, boys? We loved old Deanna Troy with her fake massive baps. But she just couldn't handle the memes.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate.
She couldn't handle the memes, Lance. Alright, this guy's flinging his own cards away now. Unbelievable scenes. So, exile the last card. He plays... Yeah, we got it under control. Got it under control, boys. We got it under control, Lance. What a game! Slap that shit on the tubes. This is why playing hand discard is the best. Both my games were so good, I could erase them from my mind, and nothing of value would have been aged. I don't know about you boys, but I fucking love Magic. And this is my favourite format. So imagine how I feel playing all those formats I hate. Incredible scenes. Alright, any other decks? Have a quick look around, ladies and shits. Any other decks you would like to see played today? Boys? He's not really net decking, that other guy, but it's just a boring way of playing the game. But then, give me another mono AIDS virgin. That's fun as well, boys. I love mono AIDS. It's the best way of doing anything. I just want to fling all my big green boys on the field. Yeah, true. Hello, I'm AIDS. Yep, we understand. We understand, Lance. We know what AIDS means. But at least we were always having a wonderful time. I should have definitely taken green there. I forgot that I got Nessa. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, Lance. But, like I say, at least we're having a fucking fantastic time. At least a fantastic time was had by all. And I won't hear a word said that everybody's got bollocks. Alright, Zendikar's Royal's not bad. Assuming this bitch doesn't get flattened. Alright, fingers crossed on the Nessa not getting flattened, Lance. Oh dear. That's what's called in the business as a quack W. Okay, we're looking for big spells, but I'm gonna have them bigger lands. Is he gonna be able to quacky these, boys? Or is he accidentally fallen foul of the W quacks? Crater virgin? Well, I guess he was just far too good at magics for your boy cheeks. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm dead, right? I can't see how I'm not dead. I can tap one dude? That's probably good enough. Alright, fuck it then. What a game, boys. Like I say, fun was had by all. He wanted to just fling 4 creatures on the field, then play crater raids. And I guess it just wasn't the best time of his life. I love Magic. I love Magic the Gathering. So when's the new set? Why is there... It can't be all access today. I'm not playing this fucking virgin. Especially using that name, you stupid fucking little bitch. Get fucked. What are we talking about? It can't be all access today. The set's not out for like 2 weeks. Right? I mean, I don't know. I don't follow any other Magic dweebs anymore. I don't know anything about what the fuck's happening in Magic. Except who's selling their tits. Hey, more monos! Couldn't be. Couldn't be, boys. It's coming out on Arena on Monday. But that would mean it's out, like, in paper already. Is that true, boys? Is that true, Lance? There was early access today. Okay. I guess, boys, I guess there you go. It was classic Magics the whole time. Unbelievable squealing. So I think you play Oracle, right? Obviously, you silly bitch! Alright, sorry, Squeaks. Squeak's giving me full aids today, boys. All right, boys, I don't know about you, but I think we're in a good spot. I agree. It is pretty nice to not have to play a mono deck. It is pretty nice not having to play a mono virgin. But, boys, at least we're playing GG's XDs or some shit. At least we're GG Quack Wing it all day or something. Isn't that right, boys? So, Tyler's Provisioner and Dryad, in theory, could give me 1 billion lands. Or mana, at least. But we'll see. I thought they only released sets on Arena on Thursdays.
The land and those who revere it will fight beside me.
Druid of the Cowl's gonna go for the punchies. Gonna punch me up, Lance, but it's too late. Oh, he didn't! He didn't go for the primal beats. He decided to be a memer, and I don't know about you, but I think that might cost him a game of Majeeps. I don't know about you, boys, but it might cost him a game of Magic the Gathering. Boys, I don't know about you, but it might get him a bag of eights. Lance! Boys, I don't know about you, might end up with a bucket of AIDS on his face. Lance, sometimes you just have to say quack W's. Quack W. Well, I couldn't play all of those spells because I wasn't playing blue. I just wanted to play mono green and then dump my hand like that last pussy. But I couldn't do it because this game's bullshit. Even though I had Nissa, this game's so fucking bollocks. Yep, boys, I love Majeeps. Eorin of the Third Path is skyrocketing. Get a few while you can. What does that do? What does that do, boys? Let's have a look what it does. Hopefully we won't get squeebled by something. Eorin. Oh, that's a new card. Because I recognize of the Third Path doing something else. Boys, we could read a guide. Who's this from? Couldn't. It's from Professor Peebers! You know this is going to be a good video, boys. If ever there was a man to tell me who's going to be good or not good at Magic the Gathering, it's a fucking toilet cam enthusiast who never plays. That's how I know, boys, that this is the real shit. I remember this guy, Feldon of the Third AIDS. If I click on this, I just want to read... I'm just going to watch the end. Get this fucking shit. I reject all AIDS. I reject all of the AIDS, boys. Let's see what he says. Hello, I'm an old man. Well, what if I was funny? Imagine. Well, here's a card that says do something. I don't know what it does because I'm too busy taking pictures of toilets. But maybe you can figure it out. Quack W's or some eats. Get this fucking shit away. I'm just trying to see if there is a, script provided by Yana Amari at the end. You know, he didn't write any of this fucking shit, you fat pussy. Get all this bollocks away as well. Alright, he used to do it at the end. He used to put the things at the end, but maybe he's changed his tune. Why is there so much fucking dead air? Well, fuck it. Let's have a look. Somebody wrote this, and it wasn't him. Well, maybe the fucking shit is in here. No? He's claiming he wrote it, boys. In which case, you can take it to the bank. Look at how much fun you can have playing mono toilets. Boys, he knows everything about all the 134,000 virgins, boys. This guy really must know how to play Majeeps. And I was wrong the whole time. I thought he was just a stupid bitch, but he is actually a 15-time world masonry champion with a specialist subject in underwater electronics. Hey! More virgins playing mono virgins? Couldn't be this game, right? Couldn't be this game, right, boys? Unbelievable Bebbles of Magic the Gathering. The time is 4:46. I don't want to go to work, but on the plus side, tomorrow's Saturday. So, head down, get it done. GG's XDs. I might even buy myself a Nando's afterwards, but probably not. Because I've, like DSP would say, it's Biden's fault. My 8 chicken thighs, 4 extra hot, 4 hot, equal 20 British pounds now, ladies and shits. And I don't know about you, but that is getting close to me saying that's too much. That's getting close, lads, for me to say I am not paying that much money for £2 worth of chicken and 20p's worth of dog shit sauce. But who can say? Who can say, boys? All I know for sure is quack AIDS. Quack my AIDS all over my AIDS. Quack up them AIDS, Lance, obviously. Quacky AIDS. Recursive Coyote's going to read something and then he's going to bed. That sounds like good memes. Everybody loves quick W quack AIDS, don't they, Lance? Okay. Oh, great. So another land would be good. If not, we got a question about trying to do more ramp or banging out Tatty over. Alright, he's tapped out. Land off the top for the memes? Of course it was always going to be a land for the memes, Lance. This is me. You wouldn't have seen it if I didn't draw it, because where would the memes have come in? Nobody knows. Again, hopefully Tatty over doesn't die. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I can still cast it again, though. Well, not this turn. Not this turn, Lance. This turn, we're going full British cuisine memes. Full Britishini Albertinis. Alright, this is the last game. Like I say, I actually have to get ready to do work, and I don't want to. That's one of the reasons of this shit. Anything else, though, anyone wants to see? Is there a deck, a game would you like to play? Have you broken Demeter, boys? Or, you know what? Let's watch me play A-Pops. Let's watch me... Nah, let's not do that. That's AIDS. But maybe. It's AIDS, but still. Boys, it's H. But it's still. It's H, but still, Lynch. So if I draw a land, I'll play Tatty over. If I don't draw a land, well, it's me, boys. Alright, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate means. So I could have blown up one of the things, but I didn't care. So I can play Tamio and get Maestro's Theatre back, or I can get Harrow back. Harrow's better. Yeah. Harrow Borough FC, ladies and shits, is better than your mum's balls. Harrow Bubbler F Chubbler is better. Or what about this, though? Look at the top 7 cards. You reveal a non-saga permanent from among them, put them into your hand. Put up to 2 dog shit aids up your ass. Alright, land to start is definitely good. Hey, boys. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. I don't think I want to start again though.
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you. No tail should be discarded.
Alright. We're going full Cascadey McGee's, I guess. Let's do spoiler reviews. I don't understand Magic's boys. Plus, where would we even find them? Where would we even do the Magics? Boys, I don't know if you know how magic works. Boys, I don't know if you know how Magic's works. Alright, we'll do a quick spoiler review. Have a look at a couple of mythics, and we'll see what we're going to do. I've seen the set, Mr. Cheeks. It's going to make you excited for Magic's again. I've seen a few cards, obviously. I've seen a lot of the 9-mana artifact mythics, and there seems to literally be 15 of those. Wormcoil Engine is not legal, though. Right? I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Alright, we'll start with this. But we won't play it.
Excellent informant for my study.
Nope, that was a fucking error. That was a mistake. Fucking AIDS on my dad's dick. I meant to choose the other side.
Past holds our future.
I mean, that worked out, but still. That wasn't meant to happen, boys. That wasn't meant to happen. We were meant to be doing the memes. I'm gonna hold this. But that was an error. I meant to play that as a land. Whoops. We'll do spoilers. It's in Historic Brawl, is it? Wormies. Boys, I don't know about you. I might be crowbarring in a Wormies every deck, but maybe not. Whenever another snow permanent enters the field, you may have target player mill 2 cards. Fair enough. Mill me a Time Warp. Alright, Lance. I think this guy's deck might not be that great. And I don't... Oh, boys. I don't say that as an insult. I'm saying that as a fact. I think he's built a snow deck, and it seems functional as a snow deck, but my deck is for world champions, boys. And I don't know about you, but I might just be too good at Magics. I might just be a little bit too good at a game of Magic the Gathering. But, boys, what are you going to do? 52 cards left. We're not going to get milled. We're going to shuffle Power 9 into the deck, which is good memes. As I'm sure a lot of you understand. And then we're going to say GG Quank W's. Which I'm also sure a lot of you are going to understand is just unbelievable scenes. Isn't that right, lads? Isn't that correct, boys? Of course it is. Cruciblaze, that's pretty useful. Alright. Well, you get the idea. I was great. Everybody stinks. GG's Quank W's. Or maybe we should watch Legs' set review and I see if I agree with him or if I fall asleep. Let's see. Legend v AIDS. Historic Brawl, boys. And I know a thing about this shit, but let's have a look. Top 25 from the new set. Let's have a read or a listen, as they say on the
Leased or
tubes.
financed a Vauxhall diesel vehicle.
No, Not even got close to leasing a Vauxhall diesel, thanks.
You may be able to claim thousands of pounds.
Nah, you're alright. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. Today I'm talking absolute speculative aids because I have no idea what I'm saying. But don't worry, when the set comes out, I'm going to have 99% win rate. Okay, sweet!
Looking for magic cards or
What? When did he start with this aids?
magic carps? TCG player has
Magic Carps, boys. This guy, fucking comic genius.
all the singles you need to upgrade your deck on target creature.
I need to hear hello and
Starting
welcome or I'm gonna throw a wobbler.
Brothers War that I use my affiliate link down below.
All that, and I never got one.
Supporting the channel at the same time. Hello and welcome to
Hello and welcome, Dids. Hello and welcome, Dids. We're playing Magic the Gathering. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't play any tournaments, but you gotta listen to me, Did, because I'm super boring, and you definitely know I win all of my games, right? Right, Dids. Before we even listen, I want to hear what these virgins are saying. This is why I love you and why I masturbate furiously every fucking day to your dog shit fucking aids. I hope you'll never change because after 5 years, you still talk monotone bollocks with literally zero personality. Just like my dad. Short 20-second plug. That's kind of a little bit of a let-off. And we are off with the video. No bullshit. You just literally explain bullshit, you fucking dumb cunt. No bullshit except for that ad at the beginning. No bullshit. No nonsense except for that ad and whatever the fucking speculative, fucking specious AIDS horse shit we're going to hear. And yet always very polite and warm. I'll give you that. He is very polite. But I'll replace warm with cold as a fucking AI. You are a gem, my friend. You're not his friend. 69, like... 69! That's the sex number. Have you guys ever done a 69? When I get older, I'm really going to try that out. Do you go on the top or the bottom? I don't know. Because, like, my dick's so small I can go on the top and it wouldn't choke the girl. But if I go on the bottom, my dick falls into my fat gut, so I don't know what to do. Fucking pussies. I really hope you take much pride in doing what you do because you excel in making 5-hand-1 gibberish videos. That was so gibberish, we had to go up to 8-hand-0, boys. Fucking jeez. Great video. I didn't know what to buy, but now I bought all of your shit. It's just like listening to Wedge. Everything I bought when Wedge was saying it was good never increased in value ever. But I'm sure you're different because you're really good at magics. Right legs. Right legs, you fucking bitch. Great editing and the use of foreshadowing for #1 mythic, which I'm sure you'll reach because that's not even what I'm talking about or some aids. Obstinated Baloth is so sweet against graveyard aids. I don't know about you boys, but maybe you've got aids. Anyway, let's get into this actual video.
Of the top 25 cards.
Top
from the
25?
Brothers War
We're
that
definitely
I
going to do all of this memes.
Earth creatures from the Brothers War. that
Exile
might
target
be
reach a mana
worth
value less than or equal to the
exist
number of
going into
planes you
Blue
control. Unbelievable scenes. Alright, we'll go skip straight to #1 because I can't listen to this shit. The world just got more futuristic, boys. I don't know about you, but that looks like a watch to me. Well, we've had watches for quite a while. Yeah, but have you had a heartbeat watch, bitch? I haven't had a heartbeat watch, Mr. Squeaks. What's this? Formulated for every skin type. Lads, if you're black or white, water still works, apparently. Unbelievable scenes. Hydrate your face, regardless of if you were born in China or Milan. Unbelievable memes. #1, Misha's Frat. Who would have ever believed a card that already exists and is super good would be good? Oh, fuck off. I can't watch any more ads. I don't want to play any more games either. Well, we learn it. By Mr. AIDS Charcoal McGee's. Mishra's Charcoal Face. Or something like that. I don't know. Is that what we learnt, boys? By Mishra working down the coal mines. Just like everyone already did. GG's. Quack. W's. I do need ad block for that, but not for anything else. And I just don't think I'm an ad block man, boys. It would be cruel of me to take that 0.7 cents away from a fellow YouTubian. Because we're both on the tubes, we're like brothers. You know how it works. I went to Magic 30 and I reveled in Voxy doing all her rape memes. Doing the full, no mummy, not again, with biting her lip. That was just for kids, right? Easy memes. Hey, boys. Slam dunk that shit in the bin. Full from downtown NBA Jam, you're on fire. In the bin. Incredible scenes. Alright, so if the new set is out when? Monday still doesn't sound like it's right. But I guess you're right. November 15th? When's that? I don't know. I'll just guess. Alright, we'll just pretend it's Monday. And if it's not, it will definitely be Thursday. So I got 198,000 coins. That's 90 packs for sure. Plus mythic packs. Although the word on the street is that they're taking the mythic packs out of Magic the Gathering Arena because too many people enjoyed getting mythics. So obviously we should have bought more wobbly lands, boys. We should have bought more wobbly lands, and Wizards would have allowed us the chance to give them even more money for some other dog shit. But you never know. Maybe that's just a rumor and they'll stick around. Who can ever be sure? So we still got... Oh, there you go. Mythic packs. Boys, it was all a ruse. There are still mythic packs, Lance. I'm going to buy the shit out of these. But not today. On Tuesday, I suppose. Let's see if you get any discounts. 10 mythic packs. Nope, exactly the same price, boys. Who ever went... I mean, it does save you time clicking on this. But why don't you just even get a 1,000 gold bonus? I can't, like... That's what Costco exists for. You want to buy one toilet roll, it's £1.30. You want to buy 10 toilet rolls, it's £10. Always. But not at Wizards HQ. Not at Wizards BBW Emporium. £15 these cost. Limited edition. £15 virgin, boys. Lance. Only in November can you look like a pussy. £12, please. Want to look like a scrotum? $15. Boys, I don't know about you. It's a charity item. Excuse me, we give 15 cents to shits. Also, nothing here is actually double starred. So, none of this goes to Seattle's Children's Hospital. Sorry, boys. Get AIDS. What does go to Seattle Children's Hospital? I want to see now. There must be something, right? Maybe everything does, but I don't believe that that's true. Why wouldn't they say? Charity item is double asterisked, and I haven't seen any double asterisks. So there's no way they're giving card money to kids. What about featured boys? I don't know. Purchase price, less transaction fees. Net proceeds donated to Extra Life. It doesn't say what it is, or if anything is. So, it's either everything gives the net proceeds to kids, in which case, you know, maybe buy some wobbly lands, but then don't use them and look like a pussy. Or, double asterisks is for, like, the Extra Life sleeves, which I have seen, but are not available. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't see it, boys. I don't see... Well, if there's one thing I know, it's that Wizards are always the good guys, lads. If there's one thing I know, is I'm not giving any money to Seattle Children's Hospital unless it's via whiz-bangs. So fuck them kids. Anyway, until next time, boys. I don't know when that'll be, but... Oh, we didn't do any set reviews. Never mind. Maybe we'll do that another day. Just imagine I'm as good at doing set reviews as MTG bad boy racist. And I think you can shock Hackdos and everything will be easy. Okay, boys? Sweet. Until next time, Quack W. And thanks for watching.